Hello, you beautiful people. What is going on? We are going to be diving in this video into the SafeMoon swap partners and the price charts for them. Before I get further, I just want to let you know I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. First up here is that of SafeMoon. We can see that had barely any price movement yesterday overall. It was closed out in the red. Today we are seeing a bit more of a red candle. It is down 6.13% in the last 24 hours with a volume of $290,000 worth. Up next is that of Shinja. And Shinja had two green candles in a row, and it is slightly down for the day. It's down 6.73% over the course of the last 24 hours with only $720 worth of trading volume. Up next is Glow V2, and they had two green days in a row. Followed up with that is today. It is seeing some pullback as well. We're starting to see a little bit of a pattern going on here. It's down 4.54% in the last 24 hours with a volume of $1,800. Then we have Sail up after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row of green candles. It is now starting to see a little bit of a pullback here, down 0.49% by comparison to 24 hours ago with only $64 worth of trading volume. So very, very, very low trading volume going on for this project. Then we have Enhanced Token. With Enhanced Token, they had two green days in a row. Not much activity going on over the course of today with $1,400 worth of trading volume. It has essentially not moved. It is technically up in the last 24 hours, up 0.64% by comparison. Then we have Evergrow Coin. Evergrow Coin, a green day yesterday. It is up today, up 2.94% in the last 24 hours with a volume of $4,500. With Affinity, it had a nice run with four green candles in a row, seeing a bit of a pullback. They typically say you take the stairs up, the elevator down. We're seeing a little bit of an instance such as that. It's not a significant elevator ride, obviously, but this does pull us back to levels we saw back on July 18th. So very likely this will close out in the red for the day at this point in time. It is down 5.31% in the last 24 hours with a volume of $1,100. Then we move on to Grove Token. Grove Token continuing its parabolic push. That's a fun thing to say right there. Parabolic push. Say it with me, guys. Okay, I don't know if any of you are actually going to say it. Oh, one of you is going to say it. Parabolic push. All right, let's go ahead and continue on the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row of green candles. A little bit of a cool down there. And then we got 1, 2 significant days. We can see this push up quite high. Volume was absolutely insane as well that day. It has since pulled back down. But then next day, guess what? Continue to make that rally back up. So still showing some strong push. And there was some significant news. I made a video talking about this in my other video with Grove Token. You guys can be sure to go check that out if you're curious to find out more information there. Now, by comparison, just so you guys know, this is up 3.04% for the day with a volume of $430,000. Yesterday when I reported this, this did have more trading volume than that of SafeMoon itself. Let's go ahead and pull back over here and we can see that that is still the case today. So on SafeMoon Swap's own swap, Grove Token has more in trading volume in the last 24 hours for its token than SafeMoon has for its own token. By comparison, SafeMoon only has 290,000, Grove Token with 430,000. Up next is Crypt Cards. Crypt Cards having two green candle days in a row. Now on a third day, it is up 1.22% with a volume of $1,400. Then we move on to Potherium. Potherium didn't really have much of a movement yesterday. It did close out in the green. Today we're seeing it down a tad bit here, down 4.25% in the last 24 hours with a volume of just $710. Then we move on to Reflex. Reflex starting to see a little bit of a bounce back. Not significant, but it is showing strong signs of closing out for the day in a green candle. It had 3 days in a row of red, And they also had some significant news recently, making the announcement that they will be working on their own blockchain. So seeing this make a little bit of a push up, looking quite good there. Last 24 hours, it is up 1.47%. Volume is $11,000 in the last 24 hours. Then we move on to Empire token. Empire looking very, very nice right now. Having 1, 2, 3 days of green candles in a row. That third day yesterday actually breaking up above a little bit of a resistance line that we were seeing here through this consolidated space. And now it looks like it is trying to contest the next major level right around 76.68. We can see that it did slightly go above that and then have a bit of a pullback down, but overall looking quite bullish at the moment. It is up 8.22% in the last 24 hours with $2,200 worth of trading volume. Then we move on to DOX. And DOX, we can see it had 4 days of green candles for itself, but now some selling pressure going on for the day. But please keep in mind, volume very, very low. Only $61 in the last 24 hours. And that has had an impact in the last 24 hours. It's now down 3.85% by comparison to this time yesterday. Then we move on to One Immortal. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row also of green candles with a little bit of a pullback taking place right here for the day, down 0.76% in the last 24 hours with $580 worth of trading volume. Then we move on to Rhythm. And with Rhythm, they had 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row of green, a little bit of a pullback, another green day. Yesterday was a red candle, a little bit, but we're seeing a bit more of a push down today. But again, keep in mind, volume is very, very low. It's just $72 being showcased here, and that has had an impact in the last 24 hours. It's down by comparison 2.94%. Then the last one is Live Crypto Party, and they took a pretty significant hit yesterday. They're down 13.37% by comparison to 24 hours ago with a volume of $1,900. Yesterday, looking like a nice green recovery, showing strong signs that it was trying to make up for all that activity that happened the day before that. But unfortunately, we are now seeing a majority of that green candle now being taken back down yet again. There is a mixture of green and red on the book orders over here. But however, just keep in mind, it does look like it is the majority is in red, which would make sense because we're also seeing an impact on this price drop down here. So a lot of transactions themselves taking place, not for significant amounts of money, because again, it's only $1,900 in trading volume that's there. So that's what I've got for you on the latest updates of the price charts for the SafeMoon swap partners. Last thing is that I just want to let you know I've teamed up with MEXC Global. They are a top cryptocurrency exchange. And they actually, with us in this partnership, have been able to run this promotion, which, by the way, it's less than 7 days left to go for this event. If you use my referral link in the description down below, you could get a $25 SafeMoon airdrop. You could get entry into a $1,000 giveaway. You could also get a 10% discount on trading on their platform. If you want to learn how you can qualify for this, there is the referral link in the description down below. Again, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. They do have SafeMoon that you can trade on their platform. They have a massive catalog, and you can trade in the United States of America. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Valimir Brakovich, we love SafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. And also thank you to my YouTube members for your support. Guys, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.